3 weeks back, the Tata Trusts had hit national headlines over an intense power tussle. Reports suggested that all is not well at the philanthropic arm of the Tata Group, a company that is collectively worth more than 25 lakh crore rupees. Tata Trusts also owns 66% of Tata Sons, which is the main investment holding company of the Tata Group. We had done a video on that earlier as well. But the crux of the matter is that the Tata Trust has been split vertically. One faction is led by the chairman of Tata Trust, Noel Tata, who is late Ratan Tata's half-brother. And the other faction was led by a man called Mehli Mistry. The tussle was in the making for weeks. It largely stemmed from the fact that as to who would be appointed to the trust, the dynamics in the boardroom, and how the Tata Trust was being run. The Mistry camp accused the Tata camp of running Tata Trusts in a very opaque manner and not keeping Mistry in the loop about key decisions as well. In fact, such was the tensions at the time that the Modi government had to step in. Home Minister Amit Shah and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman met with both sides in New Delhi, and the message from the government was clear: sort out the differences internally. The government had reportedly told the leadership that any major crisis could hurt investor confidence and the reputation of the Tata Group as a whole, given the role that it plays in nation building. Now, fast forward to today, and the tussle at the Tata Trust is not ending. Rather, it's only escalating. The latest trigger being the removal of Mehli Mistry from Tata Trust. Noel Tata's biggest challenger has been voted out from the trust in a dramatic turn of events. So what does this mean, and what could Mehli Mistry do next? Hello and welcome, I'm Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. So Mehli Mistry has been voted out of the Tata Trusts. The Economic Times reported the story this morning. It said that a majority vote ensured that Mistry doesn't continue to be a part of Tata Trusts. Those who refused to give an extension to Mistry were the following. First was Tata Trust Chairman Noel Tata. Second was Vice Chairman Venu Srinivasan, who is also Chairman Emeritus of TVS Motors. And third was Trustee Vijay Singh, who was served as the Defence Secretary of India. Now, on the face of it, this may look like a routine procedure. Say you are part of a board, your term is coming to an end, and when it comes to seeking an extension, the majority doesn't agree. But in the case of Tata's, this turn of events, this chain of events is significant. Reportedly, it is the first time in at least recent years that Tata Trusts has used a majority vote to decide on whether an individual should be given an extension or not. In the Ratan Tata era, for instance, appointments and other decisions were all driven by consensus. So there was discussion and deliberation to ensure that everything runs smoothly and with full agreement. That is now being put to test, and how? Because this is not just about an ouster of a particular individual. It's also to do with how things played out behind the scenes, which also includes a favor reportedly not being returned. Now let's look at the case of Mehli Mistry. He was first appointed to the Tata Trust Board in 2022 for a period of 3 years. That tenure was expiring on the 28th of October. A resolution to renew Mistry's term was moved last Friday. This was done by Tata Trust's CEO Siddharth Sharma. 3 trustees agreed to grant an extension to Mistry. So these included senior advocate Darius Khambata, Pramit Javeri, and Jahangir H.C. Jahangir. These 3 are supposedly part of the Mistry camp. But the others, mainly Noel Tata and his faction, refused to grant an extension. And just like that, with a majority vote, Mehli Mistry was voted out of both the key trusts that Mistry was part of. Now you see, Tata Trusts is this umbrella entity that owns 66% of Tata Sons. But if you look into the details further, if you subdivide the trust further, there are 2 main trusts involved. One is the Sir Ratan Tata Trust, SRTT, and the second is Sir Dorabji Tata Trust, or SDTT. Between them, they hold 51% in Tata Sons, while the wider group of Tata Trusts together owns 66%. Both SRDT and SDTT are managed by separate boards of trustees. 13 individuals are there in total, and 5 trustees are overlapping. So in the Dorabji Tata Trust, you have Noel Tata, Venu Srinivasan, Vijay Singh, Mehli Mistry, Pramit Javeri, and Darius Khambata. At SRTT, you have Noel Tata again, Venu Srinivasan, Vijay Singh, Jimmy Tata, Jahangir H.C. Jahangir, Mehli Mistry, and Darius Khambata. When it came to voting for Mistry's extension, the camps were clearly divided. Mistry couldn't vote in this process, of course, and Jimmy Tata reportedly is not active that much when it comes to the affairs of Tata Sons. So he was, one doesn't know where he stands in all of this. But overall, the majority ensured that Mistry was out of the governing board of Tata Trusts. But the story doesn't end here. You see, last week, along with Mistry, another proposal for renewal of trusteeship was circulated. It was that of Venu Srinivasan, noted industrialist and chairman emeritus of TVS Motors. Now, Srinivas was unanimously made a lifetime trustee at Tata Trusts. That meant both the Noel Tata and the Mehli Mistry camps came together and voted in Srinivasan's favor. However, the Mistry camp had attached a condition. The condition was that all future renewals of trustees must be approved unanimously. The Mehli Mistry camp said if there was no unanimity, the Mistry camp's approvals would be withdrawn. In other words, Mehli Mistry may have been hoping for a return favor so that he too gets to have a lifetime membership of the Tata Trust. Now, when the Mistry camp put these conditions in Srinivasan's case, reports say Noel Tata, Srinivasan and Vijay Singh ignored it. And now, when it came to Mistry's renewal of his trusteeship, he was swiftly voted out. So where does this leave Mehli Mistry, the key confidant of late Ratan Tata? Nisha Poddar of NDTV Profit reported that Mehli Mistry is likely to take the legal route, something that you had seen play out when it came to Cyrus Mistry, the late Cyrus Mistry, when he was fighting a long battle with the Tata Group. Now, in Mehli Mistry's case, the NDTV Profit report says that his argument could hinge on a recent resolution passed by Tata Trusts. Now, this resolution was passed on the 24th of October 2024, shortly after Ratan Tata had passed away. Now, this resolution has three key aspects. First, it eliminated a tenure limit for its trustees. It said that after their terms expire, trustees can be reappointed indefinitely and only subject to review when they turn 75. Mehli Mistry, for context, is 65 years old currently. Second, the resolution agreed to form an executive committee comprising Noel Tata, Mehli Mistry, Venu Srinivasan and Vijay Singh. Now, you'll see a lot of these names repeating because these are the main characters of the story. Now, this committee was expected to oversee key decisions that the trust's control of Tata Sons and the operations of Tata Trusts as well. Third, the resolution endorsed the leadership of Noel Tata. It said that Noel Tata is accepted as chairman of Tata Trusts and also as a director on the board of Tata Sons. And additionally, it also prohibited, the resolution that is, prohibited anyone from holding the chairmanship of both the Tata Trust and Tata Sons simultaneously. But it's the first point that is of importance here, that is of lifetime membership, indefinite membership of the Tata Trust. In Mistry's unprecedented ouster, it is that aspect which is key. News agency PTI said that trusteeship renewals are required to be unanimous as per past practice, but a renewal for life requires unanimous approval. And that unanimity was clearly missing in Mehli Mistry's case. Now, there's no immediate word on what Mistry's ouster from the board could mean for the Tata Group at large, but regardless, what happens next will be watched closely. Like the government fears, if matters take a turn for the worse now, there could or may be an impact on the functioning of this huge behemoth that is the Tata Group. That's all we have for this report. But before we end, a small request to all you viewers: do share our videos as much as possible and subscribe to HW News English. See, running an independent newsroom takes a lot of efforts and resources. So if you like the work we do here at HW News English, do consider supporting us in whatever way possible. Thanks for watching.